Welcome, one and all, back to Codeweaver Plays Games. And I think we are already ready to go. Let's see if we can do a late night stream. Now, not super late out on the west coast of the US, but you know how it goes. Alright, so we've loaded in. Oh, and I haven't switched over my cam yet, so I'm going to have to do that. Audio looks good, though. There's my webcam. And...
Hey, yup.
I think I've got my audio sorted. I think I've got my audio sorted. Hopefully everyone's good on this count.
As long as it works, I don't suppose it really matters.
Isn't that sweet? Alright, so. Where were we? I had, this is going to be a questing stream. So let's get this all, let's get myself back into the swing of things here. I forgot that I was starting up a second stream and I was just going to go right on into it without doing all my intro spiel. So as you can see, I've got a thematic modded load of Fallout here in order to get as much Fallout Equestria feeling going on in Fallout 4. Got a bunch of mods, a bunch of modded quest mods that themselves are modded in order to fit the theme. Companions. I got visual mods in order to enhance the look of the thing. I've got Heather, a companion mod who was also modded in order to fit this theme, who likes to sing all of the Fallout Equestria songs in person, which is like super sweet. In any case, what I did in my last stream was to test out the, or to continue building the Sims settlements layout of my environment, of my colonies. Not only here, but also at Abernathy Farm, which is really big, not flat, and really complicated. So it took the whole stream. But I can give you a quick little tour of that as I do other things. But this is not a Sim Settlements stream. So I'll give you the quick lowdown on that. Sim Settlements allows you to play your colony building as if it's more of a Sim City approach, where you lay out the plots of land, but then your Sims go and deal with all of that stuff. And they built all of this garden. They built all of these houses. I didn't do any of this. I laid out the plots of land. I did sort of lay out a little micro plot for this thing here, so I guess you could say I built that. None of these residences over here, they did all this, all on their own. Ooh, we got a second two-story one being built. That's new. They're expanding. They're doing all of this on their own. I did lay out some containers for them here for storage, as well as smaller containers here. This is the sort of reclamation area. Eventually, this front area over here is all going to be shops. It's not yet, and oh my god, we've got multi-story stuff going on here too. I don't even know what these are. I mean, eventually I want to respec these as places to sell stuff so that all of that's in the front, and all of the big big buildy stuff is sorry, all the big stripping down stuff is in the back. But who knows, right? Like, what even is this? I mean, I know I'm breaking protocol by not making this questy right away, but let's view the details on what even this is. This is okay, that's just a scrap heap, so that's the one on the side there. It's not actually the one I want to look at. I want to look at this big one here. What are you? No, not my favorite. God dang it. So much interfacey stuff going on. All right, view details. What is this guy? This is, oh, it's just a scrap heap. It's just a giant scrap heap, but it's one contained in a very large building. How wild is this? Now, none of this, I can't grab any of this. This is all pre-built by them, and all for show. Like, this is all aesthetics. This is somebody else's shop. This is not my shop. I didn't build it. I don't own it. What my Sims does. Best I can do is rezone things. Just crazy town. Anyway, let's get on with the questing, because that's what we're really here for. At the end of the last stream, at the end of partway through, at about the 2 hour and 45-minute mark in the Sim Settlement stream, I did a very minor quest involving helping Jake the character behind the quests that drive the Sim Settlement stuff, to do a very minor quest that got him up and running. If you want to, go back and check that very small quest, but most of the questing will be in here, and I'm going to go start with... I might do the Travis one. Secure the workshop at Sunshine Tidings. I'll wait for that for later. I mean, there's all sorts of quests that I could do. I'm not going to do that one yet. Saints and Sinners is a new quest that was added, which was not Fallout Equestria themed originally. It got modded to be because I guess it fit in so well. It has to do with a new building, which is a bordello downtown. So we're gonna, I think, go and try to complete more of that. Promising partnership. You earn affinity points for each level you gain in each listed location you find while Heather's following you. So she's got a specific way to sort of upgrade her skills. There's just all the standard quests plus more. Heather's going to sing again, and I'm going to get on the road because otherwise I'll just sit there and sing with her. So as you can see, one of the other mods I have, in case this is the first time you're here streaming with me, is have a bunch of followers. I'm also playing on the highest difficulty that isn't survival mode, and so even though I have a small army with me, it does not help. I mean, it does not help when I'm going up against like big raider gangs and the like. I still have to be really, really careful. It helps with the small stuff. What are you gonna do? I will not be sim settlementing during this, though, except to maybe show you around. Because I have to go south anyway, let's cut across to the Abernathy farm, so I can at least show you what it looks like as I pass through. I also don't fast travel a lot. Ooh. Before we do that, there is a cave underneath the stop here. And since I'm here, let's just get right on into the questing. Let's find out what's under here. Now I have played through the game in vanilla form a couple of times, so this is not a blind playthrough, it's just for fun. I've forgotten a huge amount of the game. So it's semi-blind, but I also remember more than I probably should. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see what we can find. Lots of brain fungus. Don't even know what this is, but there is a fusion core, so I'll take it. Mr. Benson, on behalf of the Boston Regional Office, I would like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. Respect for the environment is an integral part of our corporate image, and we appreciate your innovative efforts in this regard. Sincerely, Gerard Phillips. Yeah, sure. Real clean. Still maybe some things in here I can use. And I haven't been in here yet, so it is time. Oh, hello, this goes even no deeper. Jeez. Definitely going to need oil. Rescue every plushie imaginable. Absolutely required, if I can do it. I've already kind of screwed that up already, but... novice lock, good.
Sweet.
Alright. Did I get that? Yes, I did.
Hey!
I think that's it. A very tiny bit of lore just on the way by. Alright. I'm hearing gunshots and I don't like that. I don't know where I'm hearing that from, though. Oh, I guess some of the guards might be shooting at rad stags? Hoping that's all it is. I don't see anything very major happening. We'll find out when we get back there, I suppose. Nope, I'm getting stuff over here. Come on, guys. Come on. Go. Go. Go to town. I'll clean up behind you. Usually these guys are pretty tough, though, so I kind of want to get into the battle as soon as I can. Aid. Butt chops. Here's some more rat chunks. Go.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Yes?
Did we... You guys are efficient today.
There's a jackpot out there.
I thought I saw another one move through here. They were being attacked on this side. Oh, oh, God, why am I stuck?
It's over. For now.
Pardon?
Okay, I need to find some materials so that I can add more guns up in this corner here because I really don't have... I need... Don't like the fact that these guys are well defended. You know what I mean? Do I have the ability to build a... I can build a small one for now. I don't really want to, but... I need to get power over to that station. Alright, let's try it. Alright, so now we should be able to get somebody to build this up, and that's going to turn into a guard station, which will help at least cover that corner a little bit better. I'm really shy on supplies, which is why questing is kind of important at the moment. Once again, I'm not building any of this. Just make sure we got power to everything. You just need people. And you all have power, but you haven't had anybody move in yet except for here. I'm going to need to add... I'm going to have to remember to add storage to this area, but I'm not going to do that right yet. Again, it's supposed to be a questing run. So there you go. We've got a quick tour of the 2 cities that I've gotten up and running. They're going to largely manage themselves as long as I lay it out. They'll build, they'll expand into the plots that I lay out for them. It's basically SimCity. Very great in Fallout 4. How do you like them apples? So let's try to make this interestingly exciting for loose definitions. We're here. We're going to head... Oh, we should probably just teleport there, shouldn't we? Lasai, don't like teleporting. Breaks my immersion in the game. But it is a stream, so let's do this. I'll do this and see if it leads to any new stuff. If it does, we'll just follow that quest until we get to some sort of completion, I guess, and then we can go deal with Travis and the whatever the barkeeps want us to do with Travis. I vaguely recall how that quest goes, but really have to find a way to reposition my camera so it looks like I'm looking at you when I'm looking at the visual in OBS. Actually, that'll be one of the interesting things I hope that AI visuals will be able to do nicely. I know they've already had some success doing this, but being able to take a webcam image, know where your camera is, and know its relative position to the window, and to be able to reconfigure the visuals so that your eyes either look where it's supposed to be, or I guess in a more exaggerated sense, it could actually like tweak the position of your whole head, or appear to, so that when you're looking at the image, it makes it look like you're looking at the camera and at the people you're trying to talk to. I know it's a small thing, but some people are better at doing it in live streams than others. All right, this is the actual bordello. You can, of course, get this quest all on your own. It's a fairly elaborate one, fully voiced. You don't obviously have to have the equestrian theme behind it.
Marked up, of course. That's how they get you. You gotta buy a girl a drink to loosen her up.
I suppose it goes without saying. Risque material incoming, I guess.
Hey there.
Yeah?
That's all. You know what?
For now.
Yeah.
He's the muscle, the local muscle. Which I mean, he's kind of an unclassy jerk, but hey, if it keeps the men and women who work here safe.
You gotta buy a girl a drink to loosen her up.
Yeah, well, you know, classy. It is the wasteland after all. Okay, so we have to find.
Oh, silly me! Again!
Upstairs, maybe?
I don't think I could get up right now, but you bet your ass I'm gonna try.
Vince?
I always believe that a lady comes first. Just 100 caps and I'll prove it.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
think
go with a
about
solid,
Don't think too hard now.
solid maybe. They are an equal opportunity employer though, and I fully approve. So what do we got going on? Ah, here we go.
Did you send the fanatics back to their precious maker?
I'm sorry, boss. It was a stone cold setup. Should have known it was too good to be true.
Which means we're no closer to ending these interruptions of yours.
I have something for you.
So the Saints want to make peace. I suppose since their little ambush didn't work, now they want to negotiate.
Okay. What do you think about this
What do
deal?
you think?
Well, the prospect of stopping these attacks makes me weep tears of joy. But ultimately, the decision is yours. Seeing as you'll be the one doing the work. I'll just be paying you to do it.
Okay. Can I back out of this conversation? Because I kind of want to... Alright.
I can take care of them.
Wait, don't tell me the rest. I don't want to know how the soup is made. Best to leave the butchering to the butcher. Just come back to me when you're done, and we'll discuss payment.
Hey.
Okay, you know what I did not do? I want to read the terms of this agreement. can. I don't think any of these is what I'm actually after. Um, okay, no, none of these. None of these actually is the note, as it were. Tour of the Commonwealth. Oh, this is but a Heather's big quests. Return Jane to the Saints. Okay.
Hey!
Kind of don't want to return Jane to the Saints. If she doesn't want to be there, so therein kind of lies the problem. I'm not really into taking these guys out just to take these guys out. Provided they're not doing an unnecessary harm to anybody. They can live their own lives, by and large, as long as they're not hurting anybody, even themselves. I mean,
Do you think
fine.
this is gonna work? I don't think I can take another day here.
Oh, all right. It's that bad working
Really?
here.
Is it that bad?
It wasn't so bad at first. But now that my brother knows, I'm having trouble dealing with it all.
Okay, that's different. If she wants to go back, I can take her back. Okay, but we do have a couple of other nuances here. One, we know that not everybody in the Saints gang is up on this harassing the bordello thing. That appears to be a personal thing because of the sister here. And if she didn't want to go back, I'd have one set of ways to think about this. But she wants to go back. Her reason for going back is she's feeling guilty because of her brother. That's still her choice. I mean, it may not be her choice to feel guilty. I don't think she should feel guilty. It's her business. It's her life. It has nothing to do with her brother. But if she wants to make her brother's feelings in the matter relevant, then okay. In which case, it's her choice to go back. In which case, as long as they don't harm her for being here, I have no beef with that simply being an end of it. However, if he still makes it personal that she came here and still harasses them here, then I still have to stop him. As far as I know, these people here are doing nothing other than living their lives according to their own rules and doing their own jobs and whatever, which has nothing to do with the Saints. It doesn't matter that the Saints disapprove as long as they are not having, as long as they are not being forced to be involved in this, which, as far as I know, they're not. So I have to find out what his reaction is when we get there. That's, I think, how I have to play this. But I no longer have a problem taking her home if she wants to. Kind of have a problem with her reasons, but that's not really my call to make. Like, I don't have the nuance to be able to talk with her about it to make sure she's not doing this under duress. So...
Then let's go find your home.
Really? Q said it was okay? Then I guess we should go. I don't really have anything to pack. I want to leave it up behind.
That's fine. That's actually fine.
Sorry if I was a little pushy before. I thought you were like all the others.
Now, all that being said, if the staff here are being mistreated in any way by either the other staff or the patrons, I have a problem as well. So, alright, let's just do this thing. Let's do this thing. Got my half mug of water. You know what? While that's loading, let me go turn that into a full mug of water. I have a summon water spell
Hey.
on here somewhere. Let's pull this here. We make our own magic in this world, right? Cheers. Do I have another carbonated but not caffeinated beverage? I do. One last one. Thankfully not carbonated, not even sugared, but tasty enough. Fresca, it's alright. It is one of the only things I can drink with relative impunity this late at night. Oh, here we go. Hey, Heather. Singing to me again? While singing to yourself, but not minding that I'm listening? Oh my goodness. So, yeah, among the mods that I have, beautiful starry skies, lovely moon, very thematic moon. Easier to see when it's clear, of course. Lots of weather, including fog and darker nights. Like, let me tell you, nighttime in the standard game, it's a thing. It's good. It's an enjoyable game. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Don't get me wrong. But turning nights into what it would actually be like without industrial lighting everywhere on a night when it's not like a super bright full moon that's helping to light the way, boy, it's a mood. Let me tell you. What you're seeing on stream, I'm taking a look on the screen right now to see what the stream sees. And yeah, it's that dark on my screen. The only thing is I have it possibly a little bigger than you do, depending on how big you've expanded the monitor. It's intense. All right, so where do I actually have to go with this? That's the next question. Where are the saints? Alright. Alright, so we're going to do a proper save of this, because if this goes south, I want to cover my bases. I'm after story, not... I don't know what I'm after. Anyway. Let's, Okay. Are they in Diamond City? Yeah, no, sorry, that's Diamond City. I actually want to go this way. Okay. We do have some things to do back in Diamond City, but we're doing this first. Oh, do I really want to do this at night? Finding I do not. Okay, so we're going to go back here. We're going to go to Diamond City because we actually have to do a thing at night anyway at Diamond City. Hopefully it'll trigger for us. Because like this is madness. Fighting in this kind of dark, if it comes to a fight, is just crazy town. Crazy. Protected by the wall.
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. This is just how it is.
You're not wrong. I haven't even gotten my colonies set up to the point that they're decently safe yet. Let me tell you, laying out the beginnings of the foundations at the farm is really tough, just because of the incredibly large area, but the incredibly uneven ground. It's going to be a great little city once it's built up, but jeez. It also strikes me, incidentally, that there's no reason I can't build a veritable arcology as long as my machine doesn't melt into slag by getting out a layer of city and then building up a second layer manually and then building more city on top of that. I mean, I would do stuff like that if I were building it purely in the first place, but...
Darling, are you sure about this? I am not a normal girl.
My dear,
Oh,
perfect. I only wish I had realized that sooner.
By the
Oh.
power invested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
oh, you two are precious.
You have to make a very big decision. Thank you. I think I know what this love is now.
I don't think I ever encountered them doing that when I played through this in the original game. Oh, that's absolutely precious. I 100% approve of their budding affection, whatever. Look, finding companionship in the real world is tough. Having been through it a few times, it's never easy. It's almost always rewarding, but it's never easy. So. And of course, affection of every kind, both familial and romantic and friendly. We're totally disabling that because it's free cans, and it's not letting us get into trouble over it. Okay, we need to. Don't shoot people if you can avoid it. Fortunately, sadly, I can't. Right. So. Oh, hello.
Hey, Mo.
Trying to take some time off over here.
Yeah, right. You take some time off. I need to go to over there.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
To the dugout. Let's go to the dugout. That's what is this? That's a science center. I've been in there.
Probably nothing. But some guy came into town. He said he picked up a weird distress call from the Cambridge ruins.
Huh. Oh, hello. Why? Jane? Oh, Jane's following us. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Whew. All right, so we can't get Jane killed when we're doing this mission, but I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah?
And in any case, I'm laying down a save file in case something happens. Save now, save often, save over, save left, save right.
Yes.
Save and save and save. Save now, save forever, something, Hunger Games. Anyway. Oh, hello, viewer. Assuming you are still in there, say hi if you like, or just hang out. I'm mostly doing this just to amuse myself and say hi to people who pass by.
I'm only here for a drink. Oh, what's wrong? Not so tough once you're not on the air.
Okay, I have to make sure that I have... I want to keep all of my armor on, but I want to make sure on purpose that I have no weaponry even equipped. Because I don't want to turn this into a bloodbath, and that's entirely too easy for me to do. No grenades. None of this. Nothing. Okay.
Hey
Maybe
there,
I don't
pal.
like your little radio program. What you have to say about that?
You okay?
Everything okay here?
Does it look okay? Because no, it is not.
I have no idea what I did to deserve this. I just wish they'd go away.
Why not stand up,
Why
buddy?
not stand up to him?
No, I mean, no, that would be bad. With these men, it could, well, it could turn out.
Aren't you tired of this, buddy?
Don't you want this to stop?
Yes, but
I got your
Don't
back.
worry. I've got your back.
well, if you think it would work, okay, that's well, that's enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. You say something?
I said that's enough.
Biggest
Leave
problem
me alone.
is if my companions decide to make a deal with this.
You. Let me think about that for a second.
They might.
Nah, I don't think so.
I mean it. Leave me alone.
Sounds like you were thinking about saying or else. Were you, Travis? Were you gonna say or else? I'm wondering what comes after that. What you gonna do, little man?
I'll beat you up.
Big
You know
mistake,
what?
Travis.
He doesn't know that we're here to help him.
And your friend here.
Okay. Oof. Hope I can beat this, because I am not.
You and I need to.
Come on.
You know, I was coming to see you. Look, I really appreciate what you did for me. And I know Mr. Bubbles really appreciates it.
Look, I found your doll. Now, I don't want to have to do this again. Just get me what you owe, all right? Please?
Oh, yeah, sure thing. I'll get that together real soon.
I don't know if
You, got us.
we've got several things happening at once here. First of all, I don't think I actually ever heard him have that conversation with anybody in any of the other playthroughs. Not that particular conversation. So that's interesting. I'm able to find stuff I've never seen before. That's fantastic. I love that. Anyway, all right. Are you all right?
You all right, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For
Good.
as long as I can remember, I've been getting these flashes, memories of places I've never been, things I've never seen, memories of Nicks.
The
They're
original
not
Nick
bad,
Valentine.
They're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am.
All right.
But I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
I'm gonna go a little sassy. I haven't done the sassy angle in a while, and I'm playing her a
Someone
little bit
your
that
age
way.
should be happy to have any memories at all, let alone a spare set.
Ooh, cheeky.
I suppose so. But having to juggle my memories and all Nick's baggage makes things tough sometimes.
Yeah, I bet.
Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Hey, Benevolence. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in two different conversations here, because I've got the bar brawl that I set up as a quest earlier in order to help Travis get some confidence, because it's all a bit of a sham. a sham confrontation that he doesn't know is a sham. But I got interrupted by Nick, who has his own things to have a chat with me about, and so that's suddenly come into this. Is there a way to separate you and Nick?
Is there any way we could separate you and Nick?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life last time I mustered up the courage to let someone play brain surgeon on me. No. This is how it's gonna be. Living with another man's name, another man's life.
Could give you a new name.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? I got it. Crumblebot.
Ooh.
3000.
Well, I suppose it's the thought.
I'm glad Valentine puts up with that crap,
No,
because that was a
I'm
little
just gonna
rude,
need
but
some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
you're welcome, Valentine. We'll help you figure your stuff out. Actually, can we talk to you any further about
You
this?
all right? You need something?
What are your
Your thoughts?
thoughts?
Keep your distance. Farrell's hit hard.
Yeah, good advice. Alright.
Nothing else for now.
Suit yourself.
So, now that we've dealt with Valentine, because he'll keep bugging us until we finally take on a more personal quest for him, right? So, and then eventually we'll have fully gained his confidence. But that will come over time, as it will with all of our standard quest givers. Ooh, let's see if we can get a piece of pie. We can almost never get a piece of pie. Silly little claw. Anyway, skipping over that, let's get back to Travis, who is the whole point to this coming in here.
Hi. Hi.
That fight went way better than I expected. But then, I expected it to be a disaster.
Hey there.
How many voice lines does Heather have? She's commenting on not only every place I ever go, but half the people I run into. The modders in this community are just bonkers. All right.
I usually don't.
It's fantastic, by the way, but it's great. I'm going to be able to experience almost the entire game with commentary from not only my favorite companions who are coming with me, but a completely new companion that I've never had with me before.
Travis.
It's great.
Whoa. I can't believe it. We did it.
We did, buddy. I knew you could.
I knew you had it in you.
I can't believe it. You were right. Oh. I've got things to do now. Listen, really, I can't thank you enough.
You do you, Travis. You do you.
I think that went well.
It was a stupid plan, Vadim, but it worked.
Ready for next part of foolproof
Wait.
plan?
Wait, next part? Okay.
It's not more fighting, is it?
No. This part is simple. You have seen Scarlet, yes? She has worked here for some time.
Aw,
Now,
Travis has a
I
sweetheart.
am just simple about it. But I see things. I see how Travis looks at her. And I see that sometimes she looks at him. If someone who was not her employer suggests that she go spend time with Travis, it might do him some good.
Alright, so I'm to play Cupid, am I? I forgot about this part of the quest. You know what? Fine. I agree. He seems like a nice guy.
Yes,
He needs a
I
little
know.
help.
This is why I'm telling you.
I can play wingman. Wingmare? Wingmare. There we go. I can play wingmare.
You and I never talked about this, alright?
Go away the fists, because that's a thing.
Okay, we got our own.
Okay, so we need to talk to Scarlet. Where is Scarlet at this hour? Over here? She's often over here sweeping. She's not in the back. Not in here. That's Jane. That's Yefim.
Need a room?
You know what? She'll show up eventually, and for me to do that, it's probably best if I just rent a
Tell me
room.
if you need a room. Otherwise, the bar is over there.
Yeah, it's only
Here's your money.
Room 2 is yours. Enjoy.
it's only 10 caps, clean sheets, as it were. We're going to sleep for, let's say, 5 hours. There we go. All right, so let's go and find Scarlet.
So, how goes the matchmaking?
It doesn't go, you fiend, because I don't know where Scarlet is. Let's try for a piece of pie. I've never once, in the hundreds of times I've used that machine, gotten one. I hear tell it's actually possible, but... Jeez, where... Does she only show up later in the evening? Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. We can go do the... Take a temporary break from this quest to go deal with the one involving the bordello. So let's go return Jane to her brother and find out if they are still going to intend to try to attack the bordello. Is everything about my response to...
Best words in the dictionary.
Yeah?
Yeah? This place can get really dirty. I really can't stand a mess.
Okay.
Huh?
Alright. Can we find her out in the crowd here somewhere? I mean, the people who... The ponies... Ponies in this. The ponies who work here do, and in places like the bar, do have their own lives and wander around and go home now and again. So she may be out here.
Yes. Park the car in the yard.
Yeah, maybe not.
How about I hammer you in the heart with a haymaker?
Back before the war, everyone played baseball. Kids, the elderly, was considered a national pastime, meaning it was mandatory after work hours. That's right. Every day. The whole family would have to go out and play old b-ball for a couple of innings. But they'd fined for letting down the sport.
People took baseball that seriously?
Well, why wouldn't they? Look around you.
I love
No
this.
one's playing the game. But baseball is a way of life in Diamond City, and it always has been.
It's true. I got shot in the ass last year. Long story.
No skull in the league can withstand a swatter.
My bad.
You there!
You know what? No, I'm not getting tied up in your weird interpretation of baseball rules. Moving right along, let's...
Get the cap off the toothbrush. Who does that?
Read all about it. Voldemort says he lived with 1,000 guinea pigs all his life.
Hang on a second. Which vault dweller? I mean, I know I am one, but...
Selling papers is busy work, lady.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Moving right along. Hi, Jane. Let's get you back to your brother. We're delaying that long enough. And we can come back in the later evening and, come back in the later evening and see if Travis and Scarlet are there. Several things to do at once here, all happening at different times in the game. See if we can efficiently solve some of them. All right. So, heading out here, out the southern door. Oh, so much better in the light.
Best drink in the continent.
Oh, hello, who are you?
Hey. Need patching up?
Oh, I remember Nightingale. We've encountered Nightingale a couple of times before.
No.
No, I'm good for now.
We're done. No problem.
One of the traveling medics. Are we still going to the same location? It's actually north. We want to go north. I have turned the wrong way, so north it is. Alright, so here we are, and we're going to wait for our stamina meter to recover. Okay. This is now a thing. Oh god, it's these guys. I cleared these guys out beforehand. This is gonna be a tough battle again. Ow. It's gonna be a really tough battle. I mean, I'll get a lot of good stuff out of it, but I got some of my members involved. Lily's hiding behind a thing. I gotta make sure she doesn't die. So this just got complicated. Okay. I need to get my aid menu back up. Let's eat a little food. Gotta get my sniper skills back up to snuff. Or up to snuff in the first place. I'm sort of sweating because it's a little, oh, hello. Well, you just fell right out of the sky. I hate to tell you this, but your wings don't work here. Come on. Okay, there we go. One fewer. Oh, good heavens, I'm running out of... Let's get hidden for a second, recuperate. Where are you? You are there somewhere. There you are.
I can do this all day.
So can I, buddy. So can I. You're gonna be a tough one, though. Whoa, hello! Ooh, that was actually a critical hit on me. It actually... Can we go into the healing potion category and set that up, please? Okay, there we go. But I really should... Okay, you're safe. Good. I should go and get everybody up and on their feet so they can actually help out, but that could put me at risk. Let's... let the timer run out. Let them get complacent.
You call this a fight?
Because then I might be able to get across that courtyard and get a few people before I get spotted. No, it's going to be risky.
Hey.
What can I do you for? Incoming!
Always good to... Always good when your friends have your back. I think I'm not detecting any more bad guys, so let's scour this place again. Boy, that went a lot faster than the first time I came through this area. Got lots of good materials, which is good because I'm running out of resources. All resources are good stuff. I need to be able to build up my supplies. I've been through a lot of this, so at least not all of this will have respawned materials I can actually use, but it's still worth rechecking. Oh, more than you might think. More than you might think.
Don't want no raiders.
Can I actually get upstairs? I can probably get upstairs. Not this way, though. Through here. Yeah, up here. I already come through here? I already came through here. What am I doing? Of course I already came through here.
Sorry.
Okay, can I get down without having to... Can I cheese my way down? Yes, I can. I can do that. Hop over this lip, maybe. And land. Alright. Lily. Let's get you to your brother before anything else goes wrong, for crying out loud. Okay, there's the bordello. It's actually just down that hall, and I think on the other side. Okay, so let's talk. Sadie, are you okay?
I'll stay here and guard the bar. Make sure this isn't another trick.
That's probably actually a good idea. Resave this, because we're about to go in to the scary place. Not this way, though. Taking a roundabout way to get there. That's all right. Come on, friends. Let's go, Oh, you took a weird long way to get here yourself. Okay, checking my map. So it is at this intersection somewhere. There they are. Alright, I don't know what this is going to be like, but let's see if we can make a smart decision here.
Hey.
Okay. Can we actually, now that you're here, can we talk to you for a second? No, not you, Jane.
Hey there.
Sorry if I was a little pushy before. I thought you were like all the others.
I don't know what to do here. Well, other than take all this stuff that they're not using, because boy howdy does my colony ever need supplies, but sorry, buddy. Wish we could stop the war. Every teddy bear imaginable. Rescue them all. Okay.
Hold on now.
Alright.
I'm a wanderer. They call
They call me a wanderer. Alright.
Someone there?
Oh, crap. Where is... Patron Saint is back in here somewhere. I'm not going to worry about that raider. There's raiders everywhere. Yeah, they're resources, but we're not getting to our quest if we do that. Somewhere here, though, is the so-called Patron Saint.
Hi.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
For everything. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
So, Q took the deal. It's good to see diplomacy is alive and well. As for you, you've made a friend in the Saints. And perhaps you've even earned a place in our circle. When that time comes, we'll find you.
Is it true? Are you really taking me home?
Yes, I am. Maybe not the home you remember, but home nonetheless.
What about my brother?
Oh, sorry.
He ain't mad.
Leave him to me. In the meantime, you can explain to me how this all came about.
I don't really know what to tell you.
You should tell me the truth. As for your brother, we'll come up with something better.
Okay, so how I deal with the head of the Saints.
For everything. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
Huh. Not sure how I want to play this still. Again, if he leaves everybody alone, and if his sister is okay with staying with them. The Codsworth getting the Raiders uppity at us again. Yep. Alright. Some more resources. Let's do this. Okay, good. Got your supplies. Okay, but the thing is, where is this head saint? Because unless he's identifiable as a unique person, I'm not going to take out a whole bunch of people all at once, and I want to talk to the guy. He's kind of got to be one of those saints that's in there, but I'm not going to take out all of them. I'm just not, because
Hey there.
We'll take our leave after you take yours. You can never be too careful.
you know, you're perfectly sensible, but
Hi. Hi.
none of them want to talk to me.
My bad.
Okay, I'm not gonna deal with it. I don't know which one might be the head saint, so I have to walk away from this. And even if I did know who was the head saint, I would still be asking questions.
Hey, I'll stay here and guard the bar. Make sure this isn't another trick.
Why did the scavengers attack?
Because they aren't scavs. They're
Yeah, okay, I've already heard this bit, so that's all.
That's all.
Alright, let's head upstairs and say that we followed this mission and see if that leads us to any conclusions as to how they're going to interact with each other.
This joint is my go-to place for a good time. Premium merchandise, no fuss and no
So we have to go upstairs again, which is back here, and then up, up and all the way around. All right.
So, the help Sadie hired has returned. What of it? Is it taken care of?
Hired help or not, I got the job done.
And you managed to do it without dirtying my floors. You're a woman after my own heart.
Fair enough.
As such, you deserve a reward worthy of a true lady. Here, my finest bottle of bourbon. Drink it in good health.
Hey.
8-year-old bourbon. All right. That's great.
Can I help you?
Have you tried the bourbon yet? I know for me, I can never decide whether to drink the bottle or just display it. I usually just end up drinking it.
Can we talk to you? We don't actually appear to be able to talk to you. That's peculiar.
Your thoughts?
What are your thoughts?
A man who drinks is an explorer, sailing the seas of bourbon and mapping whatever new land he discovers on the way.
All right, that's everything. Very philosophical about your booze study, but you know what? That's okay. Hey, how you doing? Okay.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, I'm not gonna go and break into their stuff. So let's mosey. We're done here until we get new information on this. I don't know whether the Saints will actually contact me with more quests. We'll have to find out. That was actually remarkably short as quests go, unless this leads into something new. So let's find out. We'll find out by going and doing other things. Like going back to Diamond City and seeing if Scarlet is there so we can talk to her about Travis.
Oh, silly me! Again!
What's up?
That's all.
That's all.
I guess we're good for the moment. Do we want to maybe actually do one little extra check to see if they actually departed the area? Let's do that. So it'll only take a moment. No, they definitely departed the area. But it's really not that surprising. All right. South it is, off to Diamond City again. A million places to explore, not enough time to do it. How are we doing for time? It's 10:13 p.m. Do about another hour to hour and a half. Hey, buddy. Hey, oh, it's hunting. Or nightingale, sorry. Nice. Eyebot in the background. Let's go see what other quests we can get ourselves in trouble with. Actually, what we might do is go and talk to maybe Paladin Dan's after this and do his first mission. Right.
Yes.
Into residents doing all sorts of things.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah? Yes?
Just going about their lives, trying to figure out how to live in this post-apocalyptic
I can
world.
drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
Yeah, I get you, Sheffield. Boy, howdy, I get you more than you might think. Right, the bar is on this side of town. I'm on the wrong side of town. I really do have to track down that Chinese international radio signal at some point. I wonder, maybe we should do that,
Read that
actually.
article? In public occurrences? Damn sensitive.
Yes? The bleachers aren't that much better than the field. You're so much further removed from the action.
Yes?
Keep walking.
Relax with some chems, he says. No, no, I want my head clear, please. All right. There we. No, that's Yefim.
Your bar?
Why are we having so much trouble tracking her down?
Get lost.
How about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, but not just something I overheard.
All right, we'll listen to that radio on our own time. In fact, you know what? We're here. Let's go into the radio, turn on Diamond City Radio.
Well, they thought he might be dead, or destroyed, or whatever. I'm glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk, like, ever.
Yes?
All right, let's see if we can.
Just another great day in the best city in the world.
Time to track down Scarlet.
Anything goes. By Cole Porter. I mean, I would play anything by Cole Porter, but this.
I'm telling you, it ain't just a story. University Point, that settlement on the coast, wiped out.
Nagging suspicion this area has something to do with one of the other quests I've got involved in. I think that one's a little bit darker than I want to tackle just at the moment.
Shan, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little standing.
Comes out of that filter's 100% clean. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shane.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water. Don't do it without your interference, thank you very much. Fresh water.
You keep
Come
looking
on,
at me like
people.
that,
I ain't
I'm
standing
gonna
here
start
for my
thinking you're a
health.
simp.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out in the Commonwealth.
Okay.
You by yourself out here?
That's right. Been on my own since I was 8. I'm a fully independent man. Got my own place. Go to night classes. The whole shebang. Now, how about I
Fair
get
enough,
a
buddy.
bottle of water, huh?
Do you have any work?
Anything I can do to help out?
Ah, the industrious type. Want to help me clean out the water supply? You won't believe the junk people throw in there. Overloads the filters.
Okay.
What kind of stuff is down there?
You're looking for big things. Anything around the size of a book, usually.
All right.
I'm on it.
Just don't drown. I'll never clean your carcass out of there.
Okay. Don't remember this quest, but the other problem is I don't have a radiation suit, so I'm gonna wait until I have a radiation suit before I start monkeying around in. I'm pretty sure it's gonna give me rads. Am I right? Yes, 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 it is. Run away and get out of the radiation. Okay, that's fine. I can solve that problem later. It's on the list. Okay, let's Chinese international radio signal. Let's tune that in.
Hey.
Kinda wish I knew Chinese, so I knew what he was saying.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip size, barrel.
Gon Kai Hondan.
See, the thing is, isn't that interesting? I'm only getting a Chinese international signal right here next to him. I don't know if there's a quest to be involved there, but I may have to solve that later. Where are you, Scarlet? Because I'm going to give up eventually.
Yeah? Yes?
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
You know what? Fair enough, except I don't actually need a noodle cup, but it's alright.
Hey there.
Nice to meet you, friend. My name's Terrence. I'm an astronomer. Well, that's my passion, anyway. It's hard to earn a living wandering around with my head turned to the sky. So, right now, I'm looking for a settlement to work on.
Turns out I have one, and it's got understaffed with people. Come work on my
Would you be
settlement.
interested in coming to work for me?
Really? Well, if you need someone with two good hands and head for science, maybe I can help.
You know it, I'm going to send you to Abernathy Farm, because that is where I do not have enough people.
Keep looking at me like that. I'm gonna start thinking yours.
Yes? Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
Yeah?
Not entirely sure where she would be.
Yeah.
Alright, I may have to give up this and go and actually do another quest. Well, not give up, but, you know, postpone. Oh, hello. Oh. Just when I thought I was going to have problems here.
Hey, Scarlet.
I'm on a break right now.
So, yeah, that's a personal point
Can
here.
I ask you something personal? It's about Travis.
Travis? Really? Did he mention me? I heard about the fight. Travis was, well, he was brave.
I'm bothered by the fact that this entire conversation is going to be predicated on a fight that wasn't really a fight. On the other hand, Travis needed his confidence boosted anyway. Oh, this bugs me, but it's not Travis's fault and it's not her fault.
Would you like it if he had mentioned you?
Well, yeah, I guess I would. I mean, I've definitely noticed him. Maybe... No, I couldn't just go over there.
Are you a bit
What
nervous
are you
here?
so nervous about? What's the worst that could happen?
Believe me, I can think of some pretty horrible things. Look, I'm just not ready for that.
Well, 3 is right out. I'm going to try persuading.
Look, Travis is a nice guy. I can tell that you like him, and I think he likes you. Just go talk to him.
Okay, I will. I'll go see him now. Thanks.
Do not like that this is predicated the wrong way, but it was meant in the right way, so anyway. Over here.
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What, Diamond City's got 2 private dicks now?
Yes.
Yeah? Yes?
Yes, in fact it does.
Compulsive when I have a broom in my hand. And if there's dust on the counter, then look out. Johnny.
I'm nosy and I'm good at it. Alright, how you doing?
Terrible.
Uh-oh.
I knew it. He was up to no good, and look what's happened now. You've got to help. I can't do it. You've got to help me.
Ugh. Alright, what's going on?
What are you talking about?
I am talking about Vadim. They took him. Those men, the ones that messed with Travis, they came back. Said Vadim owed them money, that they had a deal. He wouldn't pay, and that they grabbed him and said that they would make him pay. And then they just dragged him out. You have to do something. Please tell me you can do something.
Okay. Do you know where?
Do you know where they took him?
No, I don't know. He's the one that has always dealt with them. I've tried to avoid them. Travis might know. You should ask him, please. I don't want anything to happen to Vadim.
I vaguely recall that this is a bit of a tough battle. Cool. Okay.
Hey!
Let's see what we can do to make sure nobody gets hurt.
I ain't your friend, Scabba.
Yeah?
If you're heading outside the wall, you might want to stock up the Commonwealth weaponry first.
Okay, let's... Okay, so in case anything goes so completely sideways that I have to back out of this entire quest, we're going to save outside the radio station here. Let's go talk to Travis, see if we can do something.
What's going on?
You seen
Have
Vadim?
you seen Vadim? He was grabbed at the dugout, and Yafim thought you might know where Bull took him.
What? That's not a funny joke. Like, at all.
Okay.
You think this is a joke?
Wait, what? Really? Oh man, wow, this is because of what happened, isn't it? It's my fault.
No, it's not your fault,
No,
not in the slightest,
Travis.
actually.
This is between Vadim and those men. It's not your fault.
But if I hadn't gotten into that fight with them, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Nonsense, Mr. Miles. The blame is unimportant. What matters now is finding Mr. Bobron.
Look, I don't really, I mean, I don't have a lot of friends. If Vadim is missing, or in trouble, or whatever, then I'm gonna help get him back.
Okay, are you ready for
You
this?
really think you're capable of doing what needs to be done?
You're talking about killing people, aren't you?
Yeah, it might happen.
If that's what it takes. I've heard enough to know they're probably holed up at the old Beantown Brewery. We gotta go in there, show them we mean business, and then we can bring Vadim back, and everything will be okay. Right? I'll get a gun, and I'll meet you there. We'll settle this.
My bad.
I'm on a break
Don't
right
silly me again.
Alright, so we could end up getting Vadim killed, we could end up getting Travis killed. We have to do this very, very carefully. Or we have to back out and wait until we're higher level, because I'm not losing either one of them. I'm just not in the mood for quibbling how my story gets written. Alright.
Yes?
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Good for you, Nina. I agree. Don't talk to people you don't know.
Yes? Huh?
Alright. Here goes. Eventually, with all the loading. Very slowly loading. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Where is, in fact, the Beantown Brewery? Alright. We haven't been there yet, but it's not that far from Oberlin. And again, I don't like doing this, but in the interests of time, I will fast travel there. All right, things seem to be going all well here. There are still people here working the farms. I have not enhanced this location with places to sleep and all of that. But that's okay. Oh, and it's going to be nighttime. We're going to be inside the brewery for the most part, though, so... All right. It's in fact this place right here, so let's get a little bit careful.
Years ago, my dad had this friend. Thought he'd get rich if he could get the brewery up and running again. Didn't work. Raiders ran him off.
Boy, you have a comment to make about everywhere. Okay, so that's the back door. And I can get in here, and this may be the better approach. So let's see what happens when we enter from a direction the Raiders do not expect.
My bad.
I think some of my people are actually out there already. It's the problem with traveling with a large posse.
My bad. Hey!
Nope. All my posse's here.
Please don't be pharaohs again.
No, chill out.
What was that?
That's Travis. You okay, Travis? I think I accidentally shot him. Hopefully he'll friendly up once we,
I'll give you that.
You okay, Travis? Oh, I'm glad he didn't get caught in the crossfire. Whew. Alright. Oh, clean this place up after we free Vadim here. But, wow.
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone would come. I thought perhaps this is the end. Thank you, thank you. You are true friend.
Are there any more?
Are there more of them? Are they gonna come after you again?
No, no. This was best they could do. You got them. These idiots had caps and chems just lying around. They did not notice when I filled my pockets. You deserve what I took.
I kinda do, because you're a bit of an idiot.
Excuse me.
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone would come. I thought perhaps this is the end. Thank you.
Alright, how about the recipe? Let's play this recipe. Okay, Tower Tom's terminal. What do we got in the terminal? Password required. Alright, let's try prod? No. How about soul? 1. Okay. Jobs? No. Cheese, okay. Oh, come. I don't want to actually get locked out of here. Nope.
Let's take a peek.
Really? I'm not above reloading. I want into this terminal. Bring the obvious question of when did I last save? Really? All the way out here? Hang on. Yeah, fine. Gotta go through all that again. That was stupid of me. I am an imbecile.
You're
Hello.
pretty good at that. Like, maybe next time you're in my house, I need to keep an eye on you good.
Nice try.
Yeah, you guys are sorted. Alright.
Hi.
Thank you. I
No,
didn't
no,
know
no,
if
no.
anyone would come.
Put away
I
that.
thought perhaps.
Yes, yes.
Are there more?
Let's
of them? Are they gonna come after you?
No, no.
quickly move through all this conversational stuff because we've already seen it at least once. Right, great. Grab this. Quick save. Go into the terminal. Let's get in there this time. Let's go. How about days? Nope. Ship won't work. Wrong number of matches. Camp. No. Okay. Can't be the P that's involved. Boys. Oi! That would have been 2. That was dumb. Tarp? No, because it can't be the P. I'm out of options. I must have missed one. Alright. Unfortunately, I saved right here, so that won't happen again. Loady, loady, let's get in here. Come on. Side, no. Alright. One likeness, though. Could be Wayne.
I'm in.
There we go. Trouble. Alright, here we go. Crew's getting restless. Still got plenty of beer, but food's getting low. Sent Sparta and her crew out of BAD-TFL to see if they could find something. But folks are going to start deserting if we don't turn up something edible soon. Closest reserves are the federal stockpile, but it seems Lily and Red Tourette's parents never taught those bitches to share. Gonna have to make a move if we don't hear from Sparta soon. Alright. We tried to start the stockpile, but Lily, Red, and crew were dug in like ticks, wiped out half our men before we could bolt. Dreg and Hook managed to grab a couple of hostages. Maybe we can trade them for a couple of snack cakes. At least now we got fewer mouths to feed. Lily, it's fucking Lily! I'd recognize the bitch anywhere. Dreg brought the hostages from the raid up to my room, and the second I saw her, I knew we were saved. Now Red'll have to deal with us, unless she prefers getting her sister back in pieces. Boy, okay. Never seen so much food. When I told her we had her sister, Red thought I was full of shit, but one letter from Little Sis cleared up things real quick. Now the crates are pouring in, and so are the recruits. At this point, we'll be able to... at this rate, we'll be able to make a move on Corvega or DB Tech before the year's out. Alright. How the fuck did she get loose? I chained that bitch to the fucking floor. We was still half asleep when she came at me. Thought I was aiming at her leg. Now there's blood fucking everywhere. Got to clean this up. Do something with the body. This can't get out. Red's not gonna give us Red's not gonna give a shit if she finds out her sister's dead. Alright. Rumor of a fat caravan train drifted in today. Whole crew went to hit it, except it never showed, because it didn't exist. While everyone was out, I stashed Lily's body in one of the vats. She even improved the flavor. Oh, come on. That's one problem solved. But this gang's dead in the water unless the food keeps coming in. And that means Lily's letters have to keep coming out. I'm going to need to find more pens. It's faking... Oh. Well, this has something to do with the Corvega plant, too. Alright. Seems somebody took down Jaren. Ooh, that'd be me, actually. Much as I hated that chem-hungry bastard, he was no pushover. We're going to need more guns.
And Travis, I am surprised to see you here.
Alright. Now I've quickly got to ransack this place so that I've got resources and then get right back in... Oh goodness, back into the questing. There's a magazine to raise one of my skills.
You are full of surprises, my friend.
Alright, let's start very quickly ransacking this place. We need to bring resources. Resources, let's see. Oh, and we got the level up. So let's, did not mean to do that, but let's go into the level up screen. So what do we got going on here? What do we want to level up at this point? We could go for Master Locks, so we cover that once and for all. Or Master Terminals. I mean, either one of them is good. I seem to be encountering more Master Locks than anything else, so I'm going to do that. And just bite the bullet. There we go. So now I can go into all the places that I couldn't get into before and recover their materials. I don't think I'll do that on stream. I might do that just completely on my own time. Because, you know, nobody necessarily wants to watch all be going back to places I've already been. Alright. We'll start from the lower level and work up. It's going to be a lot of glass, but that's not a bad thing because, you know, resources. More teddy bears. Must rescue all of them. Someone who in the last hours of the war probably drank themselves to death. It never ceases to amaze me. Listening to Oxhorn, again, one of my favorite streamers for Fallout 4 lore. Listening to some of the stories that are implicit in nothing more than the placement of a few skeletons, you know, a note here and there. basically just that they can, they've taken the trouble in a lot of cases to think, how can I tell a story just by where people ended up before all the bombs hit? It's a little bit like the ability to tell a movie without having any speaking in it. I'm not talking, ooh, there we go, Vault 71 medicine bobblehead. I will totally take that. Where was I going with that sentence? I'm not talking about like silent films and the like. Although you know that in and of itself is a would have been a big challenge back in the day. But the arguable most impressive modern take on that fits into my list of movies that I would watch is WALL-E by Pixar. How you can tell a story that wonderful with almost no dialogue at all. Every single word actually spoken in that film counts. Every single one. And most of the film has none in it at all. Just, well, go watch it if you haven't seen it. No spoilers. Highly recommended. Okay, if I cleared out the...
The only reason I don't beat your ass is because of her. She seems to like you. I don't.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
They do not like each other. Isn't that interesting? That's a first. I don't recall hearing them talk about each other that way. There's an interesting new bit of lore. And the fact that they said that to each other means that the maker of the mod actually injected even more dialogue into Piper's interactivity. Curiouser and curiouser, is it not? Okay, that goes up another level and probably goes out to Commonwealth? No, but there's raiders up there. Let's back off a second. Nope, nope, we're apparently not. We're apparently doing this thing.
Come on, girl!
See anything?
Ow. Whiffed that shot. Go for it, Pinkie Pie. Ooh, ooh. Nick. You are a badass. All right. Oh, aluminum. I need aluminum like you would not believe. So short on that back at base camp. Okay. Pick a lock.
Got it.
Check for traps.
What's all this then? How you...
All right. We do have a terminal here. What's in here? Contemporary data. Corrupted. 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 All right. Full year capital spending is now estimated to increase over the previous year thanks to budget tightening and a lowering of quality control in the product, including an increase in the water to wart ratio for the beer brewing. Brand management also announced a marketing push of Bunker Hill Brew to lower income markets, which we all know spend a larger percentage of disposable income on beer and malted beverages. Gross margins are speculated to increase well into 2078. All right. So far, so good. Is that literally everything in this room? It might very well be. I think I've ransacked here. And I'm going to take a shortcut down. There we go. Drop down into this room. It's one of the back rooms, I guess. Oil. Need oil. Love the fact that they set up a little mini bowling alley here. That's great. See, this is what I mean. Just the layout of a couple of bottles and a bowling ball next to it. I mean, it's not like a revolutionary story. It's not revealing anything that interesting necessarily, but you can tell a story with nothing more than a few bottles and a bowling ball.
Ew.
All right, where does that lead? Commonwealth? That goes out to the Commonwealth, so we're not going to worry about that. So this would have been a drop down to the front door if I had chosen to come in the front door. Oh, hello, another terminal. Let's quickly pop in here. This one doesn't look locked. Brewery tour info. Tours happen every half an hour and can last anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes. Guests are treated to a bird's eye view of the brewery from an elevated walkway. The brewery is not liable for any patrons who fall from the walkway. Guardrails have been installed for the safety. Tours include a $5 discount from purchases made at the gift shop and a complimentary tasting in the parking lot as guests leave. Temperature of complimentary tasting is not guaranteed.
Sure made a mess of this place, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Oof. All right, let's see what we can get into back here. Place to crash if we needed to. There are some actual stout, full bottles of stout in here, so a few things to take back to our post-apocalyptic home. So we are here. I don't see anything else of interest here. I guess we're back up the stairs. I do recall there is an elevator back here. I think it's just, I'm gonna see if it goes to the same locations as the other elevators. Hi, Travis. You haven't gone home yet, which is a little concerning, but I guess you're waiting for me, huh? Alright, so that just leads down here. Is there a basement? This feels like this place should have a basement. Yeah, thanks AJ. Out of my way, please. I mean, rubbish that I can take with me, but not a basement as such, yeah? Nope, looks like I've cleared the place out completely. Well, exception of a bottle or two, but... Thing is, I wish I mean, it's a grisly matter. But the note did mention that they tossed a young lady's body into one of these vats, which is like, ew. but I wonder if there's a way to know for sure, because maybe I could give the give somebody a sense of closure, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I don't see any of these vats being open. So I'm not sure how they did it. I mean, conceivably this one. Or this one, because they both have possibly open tops, although it's a little hard to tell. But I don't think there's anything on the lower floor that allows me to get into those canisters. Let's take one quick pass to see if we can find an opening. And if not, we're just going to move along. No, I just don't think so. Oh, except... Wow, some of these little knickknacks are sneaky in the back. Alright. Alright, that's it. We've done our thing. Let's, as they say, pack out your trash. In this case, I'm packing out everybody else's trash. Alright, here we go. Let's go find the next stage of this quest. 11 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up back at the dugout. Back at brain with the not thinking. Diamond City. Don't think I have any immediate quests that I need to resolve there, except for that kid's let's clean up the ponds, and I don't know if I have enough anti-radiation stuff to deal with that. I might be okay as long as the pond isn't super deep, or where he's asking me to go isn't super deep, and I'm using the gas mask. Makes no sense that a gas mask would resist. I guess it means that you're not inhaling vapors, like hovering at the surface of the thing, but it's not going to do anything for sort of contact radiation, right? Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can do a thing there, because clearing that up now would actually be a nice feather in the cap of the evening. Other short quests we can do. I could help clear out Sunshine Tidings. That's way off to the south, if I'm not mistaken, and I kind of want to keep to the northern half of the map for the moment.
Hi, how are you?
I'm telling you, it ain't just a story. University Plymouth, that settlement on the coast, wiped out by synths.
Open 24 hours.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
Scrap's a new thing for me. I only started selling it a little while ago.
Yeah?
Still have a lot to learn about the trade.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
Alright, first things first. Let's go to Dugout Inn. Let's find out if everybody's returned home happily. Not that I think I was actually asked to come back here to check on everybody, but why not, right?
Ah, yes, you. Famous Bobrov liquor, on tap all day.
Are you staying out of trouble this time?
You are checking up on me?
Yes, I am. You got yourself kidnapped, you twit.
I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts. All is well, friend. Relax.
Alright. I don't need anything from you, though.
Fine.
How about your brother?
Need a room?
How's
So,
business?
how's business?
Nothing I'd want to talk about.
No, it's okay. I don't need a room.
Well, it's vacant if you ever need it.
Good to know. One more try for pie. This session. I will get you pie. One thing I never managed to collect.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Right. I need to get to the eeny, meeny, miny this way, because this way gets me to.
You that trader up from Quincy? You sell any ointment? I got me this itch.
No, I am not that trader from Quincy. All right, let's hit the magic save button. Let's throw on a apparel. Let's throw on my mask, my gas mask. All right.
We make pretty ghouls.
I'm not really seeing anything down here. So maybe it's not here he wanted to get me into. I'm not sure what the scoop is here.
Beer water, right here.
Okay.
I've got
Let's
a
actually
few
see what his
minutes to
prices
browse.
are.
Take your pick.
Purified water, in fact. That's actually really cool that he can actually do purified water. But did you actually have a quest, or is that all just speak? I'm not actually seeing a quest for it, actually.
Hi there.
Don't drink that irradiated crap out there.
You by yourself out here?
So let's quickly work our way through this. Okay.
Not interested.
Then take a hike.
Rude. Alright, let's make one more pass in here, just in case there actually is something. Huh.
Fresh water here.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually a way to help him out. That's kind of interesting in its own right. Alright. Not going to worry about that. Let's go back into apparel. How do those look? Any good? No, those look ridiculous. Except those are goggles on the forehead, which is actually a cool look, but I'm going to, in order for that to even remotely work, let's take that off. No, maybe that's just enough for the look here. A little hard to see under the bangs, so maybe not really that interesting as a fashion statement. I don't remember, honestly remember what other goggles I had. I may have stashed all of my other goggles, so whatever. Right, so let's get on with this. We don't have any other quests in here, actually, somewhat shockingly. For the moment.
Yes?
Nice day, huh?
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
You want your meat sliced thin? You can cut it.
Everything to even you out.
Huh? Yeah?
Lots of citizens, nobody I need to worry about.
Two best words in the dictionary.
Okay, let's move on. Let's,
City, are we still the Green Jewel?
take ourselves outside and consider the question, what the heck now? Yeah, it was a great mission going and rescuing the barkeep, Travis's friend. All right, we got Travis and Scarlet together, so that's a good roundup. We're running out of immediately small things to do, and I don't really want to start a really big quest. But there's got to be smaller things we can do just before I wrap up for the evening. I'll have to check my quest list. Let's go and do that as soon as we come back into the world. All right. Great mission, says Benevolence. All right. Oh, it's a big map. It's a big honking map. We will eventually have to go to Good Neighbor, and that opens up a whole can of worms. We could actually do that now. Oh, look at all these places that have effectively been commented on by... I haven't been to most of these places, I don't think. And I think some of them have simply been commented on, although I did walk by Trinity Tower and the Boston Public Library. And Swan's Pond. I think I've been to Vault 111, but I got told about it. And I was just outside of Park Street Station. Huh. And we've been invited up to Cabot House. All right, what's on the... Let's actually check our quest list, because not all of them have been turned on and marked. Settlers at Greentop Nursery. I don't want to do that one next, because I know it's a really big and tough one, and I don't want everybody to die. Build and reactivate the recruitment radio beacon at Starlight Drive-In. I'm not ready to do that yet until I'm ready to sort of outfit the place like I did the Abernathy Farm. Oh, there is a clean the water supply. Look at that, I just didn't notice it. All right. So I can do that. What am I actually after doing next? Well, okay, let's... data, radio, anything on Jake's private frequency?
Darling, how you doing? Don't bother answering that. I can't hear you through your Pip-Boy. Also,
Okay.
this is pre-recorded. I got some news on the comm hub. After a little tinkering, a few replaced parts, and a whole lot of cursing, I've still not been able to turn it on. Not exactly the best news, I know. But as it turns out, too many of its parts are degraded beyond use. However, here's some good news. An acquaintance of mine did some information digging, and we made a little discovery. Turns out, there's a building in downtown Boston where we may find a second comm hub in better condition. This message should trigger a marker update on your Pip-Boy's map. I'll be waiting for you there by the time you hear this.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Charles View Amphitheater.
Hey there, darling. How you doing?
Well, there's our quest, because we need more things. Alright, we could do that. We could actually head east from Backstreet Apparel, maybe? Or north from Vault 114? Alright, first things first, let's go. Everybody in my posse waiting for me. I can't, at this point, I can't really imagine not walking around with my team. It's only going to get bigger and more ludicrous. But I do, and I can't imagine ever doing it alone. All of the times that I've ever completed the game, I've done it with taking one companion with me. Sometimes changing companions in the middle, but whenever I've played this game all the way through, 3 times, maybe 4, 3. I'm gonna say 3. I can comfortably say 3. I've taken my favorite companion with me through major parts of it. Almost all of it. Can't imagine doing it alone. Now I can't imagine doing it without my team. Alright. So there was... See, here's the quest markers that I thought were in the bay.
Dr. Mulcrone.
Ugh. Getting myself turned around.
Yeah?
Here we go.
Yeah? Yes? Yeah?
You keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna start thinking you're a simp.
Not a synth, buddy. Figure it out. Alright. Yeah, so there are markers down there. Alright. Well, here we go. Let's throw on the gas mask again. Isn't that a thing? There we go. Toronto!
Don't be a moron. Stock up on fresh water today.
Return to Shang. Alright. Let's go talk to Shang.
Look how clean the water is now. Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
Oh, what the heck.
Take your pick.
I'm not going to buy all 13 bottled waters, but I'll buy one just to humor you. No, don't cancel trade in progress. Complete the trade. Yep, that's fine. Alright. So that was an easy quest to just round off the evening. But now we have to get onto the main part of the quest. Can I just fast travel from here? I think this is the one interior that I can actually do that for, because it's enormous. Yeah, let's actually go to Vault 111. And actually what I should do is a quest next time around. I see Benevolence had to log off. Thanks for coming by, Benevolence. It was great to have you in here while you were here. I should actually visit Vault 111 and actually clean it out. Really good resources. There are probably some really good lore in there. And it's something I can do without locking myself into a really complicated mission, which I don't really want to do now. But let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. Oop. Accidentally alt tabbed out of the game. Let's fix that. There we go.
Pardon?
So I'm not sure exactly where Vault 111 is supposed to be, but
My bad.
literally beneath my feet, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm kind of headed north, but oh, hello.
Oh, silly me! Again!
Huh. Boy, I'm curious, but it's getting late at night, and I've got sleep to get to eventually, so let's do this thing.
I hear there's a lot of great loot left in Boston, but most of it's controlled by gunners or raiders.
I'll be a bit careful going through here.
Some of the swan boats are still intact.
Come on, all of you, keep up. Oh, hey.
Hey, darling. Say, you spoken to any of the people around that old theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles. You read any of their little pamphlets? I tell you, they ain't right in the head.
Okay.
What's with the outfit?
Felt a tad underdressed after our last adventure. What with the bullets flying everywhere and such. Anyway, as I said in my message,
point.
I've been unable to get our comm hub running. Honestly, given the state of it, I'm not surprised. Tech like that ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its components have seized up or just degraded over time.
Fair enough. Can we not get somebody to repair it, though?
Can't someone else repair it?
I doubt there's anyone in the Commonwealth who'd even know where to start. If we want more out of ASAMS, we need a comm hub that works. But as it is, I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However, fortune has smiled upon us. A friend of mine discovered where we might find a second comm hub in better condition, as well as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So if you'd care to join me, I want to go check this place out.
All right, but how do you learn about
How
it?
did you discover this place?
I've got an acquaintance. Lives not too far from here. He deals in information. If there's something you want to know, he's the guy you go and see. After explaining our comm hub situation and supplying him with a few caps, he was able to pull some pre-war records for me. The records show an address in downtown Boston where multiple shipments of Robco products have been delivered, apparently including a comm hub. This might turn out to be a wild rat's tag chase, but if there's a chance there's another hub of this place, I think it's worth checking out.
All right, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. With luck, we may just find ourselves a working comm hub. Or at the very least, a few ASAM goodies. Here, let me update your Pip-Boy map. There we go. All right, lead on.
Super interesting, though, actually. The way Jake's quests for the Sim Settlements plugin crazy that it's this elaborate, is tying itself into other spots on the map and making good commentary. Like, it's really tied itself in and immersed itself in stuff that's already there, and that's really well done. Let's go and get a helmet on, though. Army helmet will do. And rads. That's fantastic. Where are we going? That's Paladin Dan's. Oh, so it's actually very, very nearby. All right. Or I guess slightly. Ooh, the Silver Shroud. Hang on, Silver Shroud radio.
Better than Diamond City Radio.
I'll have to listen to that at some point. I do so love the Silver Shroud quests. Actually, you know what? For my next questy thing, I'm going to go to Good Neighbor because one of the quests I want to pick up is the Silver Shroud quest. I really love it. It's a lot of fun. Although I may not be high enough level to fully resolve that, and that would be bad. Anyway, boy, every little nook and cranny, I want to explore everywhere, and there's just no time to do all of it. Alright, what do you got for me? Vault-Tec Regional HQ, alright. I like me a good little investigating Vault-Tec.
This seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAMS stuff is delivered here. Apparently, they were expecting a comm hub too. Wait, you hear that? I don't think we're alone here. Ghouls!
Oh, we are not.
I was just picking up hostile light. Like a little dust up the
Are there any more?
Probably.
Scared the crap out of me. Come on, let's check out that terminal over there. Ugh, that better be the last one.
Hey,
Come on.
Okay, we've gotten everything out of here, I think we can.
All right. Looks like we're in the Vault-Tec headquarters for the Commonwealth. Well, that's kind of weird. Assuming this is the right place, why would a Vault-Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault-Tec? Maybe that's why.
Why is that important?
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have you heard that name somewhere before?
Satellite Station Olivia.
Hey, that's right. The satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something? This seems like something we should look into. Maybe this Magnuson had an office here. Let's see if we can find it.
Sure, you got it. And we're still gonna loot everything that isn't nailed down, so. Waste not, want not, and all that.
pardon?
All right, let's see what we can see on Ben Arnold's terminal. Oh, that's a weird interface glitch. Can we not sit down properly at this terminal? First day of my new life working in Boston, the cradle of liberty. Living in New York was getting too stifling. The noise, the pollution, the people. Oh God, the people. Sure, Boston had some organized crime, but they've got nothing from the mobs coming out of Hell's Kitchen and Little Italy. There's a city that needed to be a vigilante like the Shroud would be the Big Apple. The guys downstairs have been working overtime with those ASAMS, trying to undo previous data fragmentation. I finally asked if all this had anything to do with the camp system, but surprisingly Ted said no. He was reluctant to say more, but he did let slip that it was all part of something bigger. Called Boston Direct again, spoke with Donna, again. She said they shipped that crate out ages ago, we should have it by now. Davidson's really steamed over the whole thing. When I suggested we just order a replacement and let our insurance cover the cost, I swear I saw murder in his eyes. He turned beet red and screamed at me for a whole hour. Seemed the tech in the crate is one of a kind, irreplaceable. I'll call Donna one more time. Maybe leave a memo for Walter. Shit. My buddy down in DC says that the FBI is looking into a possible data breach of Vault Tech, and it sounds like it's related to theft of intellectual property. If it's something at Robco, if it's someone at Robco who's behind it, oh, who am I kidding? Of course Robco is behind it. The feds won't have much to do, The feds won't have to do much digging to find out what's been happening here in Boston. Mr. Davidson would kill me if I go to him with this news. I was already on thin ice blackmailing him into getting a job here. Walter will know what to do. Jesus, the FBI is here. 9:45 in the morning on a Saturday. 3 agents are heading down to the warehouse now. I can only hope Walter and the boys downstairs have something planned. I don't want to go to jail, but it'll take a miracle to save my ass. Alright, so lots of material in here about this tech. Great attention to detail. Let's go check it out. Terminal. Sharon's personal logs. We've received a huge shipment from Robco today. Pip boys for Vault 71, most likely, but some of the crates are so huge. I bet they're robots, but there's so many crates. I've never seen so many for a single vault. Surely another creepy experiment from us. Oh God, I've never been humiliated that way, ever. I spilled coffee on Mr. Davidson this morning and his reaction was horrible. He threatened me to stab me in the throat. Kind of awkward wording. I can't work like that anymore. I think I need to talk with HR. Well, first, Mr. Davidson asked to see me in the basement, most likely about Vault 71's shipment. Maybe we'll apologize for this morning. Alright, so at least we know where we're headed. Okay, this is largish. Okay, not a lot in here. Ooh, there's a terminal back here. Martin Reed. I don't know what Magnuson even does for us, so he's not here bumming around talking to staff or in his office scribbling down nonsense. He's out at the airbase around Cape Codway, no doubt talking about the good old days with his Air Force buddies. I know he's a war hero, but if I hear about how he went to the moon one more time... So we just shipped 15 cases of Psycho and Jet to Vault 95. Of course, that makes total sense. Let's give those addicts more of what put them in the situation to begin with. Davidson says it's to force them to making the hard choice. Chems are getting clean. I say it's to cause a bloodbath. Well, that's a commentary on a vault that actually exists in this game. Interesting. I mean, they are vault techs, so maybe they talk about... Oh, that's creepy. Walter in the warehouse just told me we received a massive shipment marked Vault 111, do not open. So we opened it, and it was hundreds of gallons of liquid nitrogen. What could they possibly need that for? That's actually nearby, so we're going to find that out possibly next quest stream. I managed to catch that Magnuson guy talking with Ben down in accounts. He's working closely with both the contractors and staff at Vault 111. When I asked him about the liquid nitrogen, he pulled me out into the hallway and told me to never mention it in front of the others again, and then not so subtly threatened my job. Just what the hell is going on with these vaults? I'm taking this to Davidson. I don't care how pissy he gets about my badgering. That's it. That's it. I can't work under a manager who's so oblivious to what's going on around him. These vaults are supposed to be a safe haven for those people, not a lab to run experiments on them. Davidson still doesn't see it, or he's just ignoring it. Either way, I'm putting in my 2 weeks in the morning. Alright, so not all is happy in Vault Tech world. I would hope not, honestly, with what they get up to. Okay. Thank you for taking care of that for me. I appreciate it. Ooh. Frank Davidson. Alright. Named ghouls usually means we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, so we gotta go up those stairs. Yeah, okay. Alright, boardroom it is. Crystal liquor decanter. Battered clipboard. Another crystal liquor decanter. I mean, that's all that's in here, so... Rescue all the plushies, no exceptions.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, look there. I think we found the office. Good. A working terminal. Just give me a second here.
Okay, and note, thanks for last night, stud. You showed me things my husband would never do. Let's go for round 2 in Davidson's office when he's out tonight. I want to stain something other than his shirts. Oh, rough. Dude. Do that in this case. You know what I mean? Like, yowza.
Whoa. This is some serious security. Oh, damn it. Can't crack this password. Oh, come on. All right, terminal. You asked for it. Finally, I'm in. Okay, let's see what we can learn. Huh. Well, I never. I think I discovered why Vault-Tec were so interested in ASAM equipment.
Do tell.
If I'm reading this right, Looks like Vault-Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAMS sensors.
Do you think?
What makes you think that?
These terminal entries. There's multiple references to it. Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMS. Must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously. Scratch that. He really didn't take his job seriously. In fact, he was using his position here to embezzle company equipment.
Ooh, goodness. Double agent.
That's a hell of a risk.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comm hub here.
Okay, why not?
Why not?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Madison guy hijacked the delivery. Had it sent to Olivia instead. What we came here to look for, we've already found.
Ooh, that's rough.
It's okay. You couldn't have known.
Thanks. Appreciate the kind words. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we have. But it does sound like Vault-Tec were working on something similar. Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe it's something we can use? The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there.
I agree.
Although terminal also said we need to take an elevator. And we already know we'll need a key card for that. Alright, we found what we need. Let's go take that elevator.
Alright. What happens if we drop down in here? Where is this? Okay, this is just that. No, this is just... That's fine. Did we actually scour everything upstairs here? Let's just take one more tour. Nope, we definitely didn't get in here.
Not to rush, but I'd love to get out of here.
Ow. Just saying. Mr. Davidson's terminal. Okay. He's starting to piss me off. I don't know what these dickheads down in Washington seen him. All he does is chat at the girls or disappear working on his pet projects. If they want what's in his brain for the reclamation project, they need to transfer him down to DC or send me a very sharp ice cream scoop. Ouch. One of the scientists was bleeding about how he can't reproduce the hub device from the blueprints Magnuson supplied. I swear that bastard is playing us for fools. What I wouldn't give to beat the mustache off his smug face. I made a call to head office, spoke to Miss St. James directly. She said she'd arrange something. She also made it crystal clear I'm not to talk to her about this matter again. Can't say I'm surprised. We're already breaking at least 5 federal laws. Okay. Ben Arnold's work down in Queens is finally bearing some fruit. It's amazing what money can buy, even in this shattered economy. I've been told to expect a relatively large shipment of those ASAMs to arrive within the week. If Magnuson won't help us, we'll just help ourselves. I can't believe Dr. Reed is under the impression that the vaults in the Boston area will be used to harm its future residents instead of help them. I told him he's just being paranoid. Vault-Tec would never do anything of the sort. Boy, dude, you are not with it. Great, now Arnold's getting jittery about what he's done. The last thing I need is the feds breathing down my neck because some warehouse square got cold feet and loose lips. I'm going to talk to Barbara down in admin and see if we can't find some room in our budget to take on additional staff. Whew, Christ. What a pain in my ass. Alright. Sharon spilled coffee on my new shirt while we were in the lounge this morning. I told her it was fine. We had a good laugh about the whole thing. If she does it again, I'll stab her in the fucking throat with my pen. She's a good kid. Okay. Fucking Sharon, the dry cleaners can't get that damn coffee stain out. I swear they'd be of more use to me if I skinned them and turned their skin into a lampshade. At least Arnold accounts is keeping his head down and mouth shut. I hear he likes it here in Boston. Who wouldn't? Dr. Reed is beginning to get on my nerves. All he talks about now is his theories on how the vaults were built to run experiments on people and not actually help them at all. I keep telling him that he couldn't be more wrong. If he keeps it up, I might have to discipline him. Buddy, let me tell you a thing. Okie dokie. That was a heck of a drop, but I'll take it. I mean, okay, but how do I get in there from here? Oh, card reader, which I already found.
Stinks down here. Oh, come on, not again! Creepy ass ferals. Let's look around. There's gotta be something down here.
Alright, you and I are both gonna look around and see if we can find things. Gas canister, a button which I'm not going to activate yet.
Hold up. Got some Robco boxes here. Empty. Not a single sensor or anything. They must have been keeping all the stuff they were working on somewhere. This can't be all there is. We're missing something. Let's keep looking.
Mm-hmm. Shit's called Engineering Call, Beantown Plumbing. Yay, okay. HQ memo.
Hey Walter, it's Ben. The boys upstairs been pestering me again about that hub thing. Are you sure it didn't arrive? I tried calling Donna at Boston Direct, but she said they'd already shipped it out. Maybe it got sent to another one of our warehouses? Whatever. For now, just move all the other Robco crap down to the sub-basement. It's suspicious as hell having it out in the open, and I still don't trust Magnuson. For all we know, it could be a Robco plant. Alright, I'll see you later at the Prost. You still owe me that drink.
Okay, that leads out into Beacon Hill. I'm going to unlock that on my way back up. I'm pretty sure the next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to hit this button and weird things are going to happen.
Hey, nice work. Hidden trapdoor, huh? Now we're talking. Well, after you.
Busted.
Got it. Okay. I get it. I got it. Let's find out what's hidden in the hidden sub-basement.
I like it. Let's go take a look-see, shall we? Check this place
My bad.
out. Vault-Tec really were trying to make a route plot. Well, it looks like they were trying to skip the whole R&D phase and just reverse engineer everything. Ain't partnership my ass.
All the plushies, no exceptions. It looks like I'm going to get a lot of resources along the lines of circuitry and equipment and the like, and I have no problem with this fact, let me tell you. I need a lot of that too before the game plays out. Yeah, exit station. I don't need to go into the chemistry station. That's fine. Really? Concrete that I can nick? Wow, there's ASAMS sensors locked up in here too. I'm gonna have to keep my eye a little bit closer on the prize here. There's stuff hidden. Like this. I would have missed that completely.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Pretty more money. Don't seem to be able to activate that holotape. Okay, not sure what that's about, but that's okay. Let's come out here. Alright. Army? No. Camp? No. Duel? No. Good God. Annoyed. Very annoyed. Alright. Let's keep doing this. Golf. Okay. Dower. There we go. ASAM test logs. The labs finished at last night a moment too soon. Magazine starts tomorrow. I'm unsure if we can pull this off, but we have our orders from the top brass. We need to step lightly. We can't raise Magnuson's suspicions. So far, so good. Magnuson has settled in and has supplied us with plenty of blueprints and specs for the ASAM technology. As far as he knows, it's all for theoretical prototyping. Idiot. It's been a tough few months, but we've made great progress reverse engineering the ASAM operation subroutines from retail units, despite the crazy amount of encryption. What's more, head office delivered a whole bundle of holotapes this morning. I've yet to go through them all, but some contain code for unreleased plot types, and one tape even had ASAM construction schematics. Ted's already adapted an assembly press and fed in the schematics. Should give us an ample supply of sensors to experiment with. Dan, things are going so well, but we've hit a roadblock. Even with blueprints, we can't replicate key comm hub components. I tried making small talk with Magnuson, attempting to wrangle more information out of him, but he seemed cagey. Maybe I was pushing too hard. Maybe he doesn't know as much as he made out, so much for being a genius. If Magnuson's unable to give us information we need, we'll have to make other arrangements. Davidson was not happy, but when I explained our head of research and development wasn't playing ball, he said he'd handle it. And boy, was he not kidding. Somehow, he secured us access to the actual comm hub, but only for 1 week. That's how long we have to study it and replicate it before I need to ship it back to a Rodco warehouse. The hub's still not here, and in 2 days we have to ship it back. How the hell do I ship back something we don't have? Oh god, someone's gonna find out what we've been doing. I'm so screwed. Alright.
Hey there.
Huh. What a weird setup. I wonder, what were they trying to do with these ASAM sensors? Don't suppose you have any ideas?
Alright. Loaded schematics. Custom plugin detecting ASAMS schematics V1.25. Factory reset. Factory reset disabled. Contact local admin. I don't know.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub, it doesn't seem to have stopped Vault-Tec trying to rip off ASAMS technology. Question is, what do they come up with? Let's split up and see what we can uncover down here. Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Well, I kind of did, and maybe now I've triggered the thing that enables me to pick up that, oh, hello. I didn't actually come in here. Hang on. First things first, can I pick this up now? Yes, I can.
Hey, Jake.
You investigate that. I'm going to poke around in here briefly.
Yeah? Found something? Hello. What have we here?
We have the safe key. That's nice. I'll take all of that. That's good. Link notes. Hey, buddy.
Different things ASAMS can be programmed for. I suspect Vault-Tec planned to copy the software. Let's see. We got residential, agricultural, and industrial. Whoa, hold up a sec. There's more data here. What the? Recreational plot? Commercial? Darling, do you know what you just found?
I think so.
I think so.
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMS could build. I don't think Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public.
There's our
This
way
is
in.
one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I could figure out how to transfer new data onto sensors, I'm fairly certain we'll soon have more things to build.
That's fantastic.
Sounds great.
I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's hidden around this place. Come on, let's keep looking.
Yeah, I'm keen.
Again!
Out, out, out. Yeah, so let's...
Huh? What you messing with there? Well, I'll be. Looks like Vault-Tec had themselves a ASAM printer. But I think its printing days are long behind it. They must have needed a steady supply of sensors to experiment with. Guess they got tired of buying them from Robco. Say, if this thing could construct a whole sensor, then let me check something.
Please do.
Jackpot! You know a machine can't make something if it don't got the schematics for it.
Okay, what's your point?
What's your point?
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAMS? I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this. I'm sure Vault-Tec won't mind. And there we are. We may have to adapt and substitute a few parts, but now we'd be able to build as many sensors as we want. No more scavenging for them. This is a real game changer. Good find, darling. But I reckon we've still not uncovered everything that's here yet. Let's keep looking around.
Absolutely. I think the next thing is probably down here.
Building a correction or something?
What's that for?
Or not. Oh, no, maybe not. Activate? What does that do to you figure? Wow, that was sneaky.
My bad.
Oh, here's the, alright.
What's all that ruckus about? Would you look at this thing? What were Vault-Tec trying to do here? And what's that noise it's making? Ugh, must be something wrong with it. Alright, let's take a closer look here.
Just waiting for that robot to come to life.
This machine's picking up some kind of radio signal. Seems like it's trying to connect to something nearby. Hey, do me a favor. Go to that table with the ASAMS in the other room.
Commonwealth.
Alright, there should be a switch there. Flip it off and cut the power to the sensors. Alright, come on back.
Alright.
Hi.
Yep, that confirms what I thought, alright.
Yes, well, isn't this all very exciting?
Come on, get everybody out of the way. Thank you.
Yep, that confirms what I thought, alright.
Okay, go on.
The signals this machine was picking up, they were coming from those... Yep, that confirms what I thought, alright.
Go on.
The signals this machine was picking up, they were coming from those ASAMS. They were emitting the radio signals.
Okay, sciencey stuff.
I understand.
Oh, right. Of course you do. Sorry, didn't mean to patronize. Sometimes I forget you understand this kind of stuff. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
Okay, I'll get some documents.
Here.
What you got there?
Oh, the late notes.
Technical documents, huh? You already had these? Not that I'm complaining, but is there anything you come across that you don't pick up?
Nope.
Well, I'll be. According to these documents, this machine is Vault-Tec's attempt to duplicate a comm hub. I mean, it's not exactly a good attempt, but still, I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. I guess after Magnuson stole the hub, Vault-Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
You read my mind.
We came here looking for another comm hub, because the one we've got so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
Okay.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but damn, I didn't expect us to do this well.
All right. I'm here to help.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
Well, dare I say, you're the most helpful person I've ever met. All
I
right,
try.
We need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! I completely forgot. I meant to go meet up with someone. And I doubt they'll take kindly me blowing them off.
Okay, who?
Who is they?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. Said he needed to talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I can do that.
Oh, thank you. You're a real pal. Sweeter than a baby's breath. The fella you need to visit lives up in Diamond City. He's an information broker. Calls himself the Ron. Chances are he wants to sell us some info. And given his past track record, it's probably something useful. So here,
okay.
Take these caps. Pay him and find out what he has to say. Most hours of the day you'll find him in his office, towards the back of the city. Alright, time for me to get this stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics. Once you've wrapped up everything with the Ron, head on back and let me know how it went.
You got it.
Actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here. That's a copy of the ASAMS schematics. With that, you can now build your own sensors. As long as you got the parts.
Funky.
Thank you.
I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the Ron waiting for too long. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck out there.
Be that as it may. No. Right. Out of the sub-basement, there's that side door back out into open air that I did not yet unlock, which I can now unlock.
Hold on now. Again!
Oh, but it's midnight, right? So let's get ourselves out of here and to Diamond City, but that's where I think I'm gonna call it, I think. Yeah, can we just pop out here?
Yes.
Pancakes tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. I think I'm gonna have pancakes. Blueberry pancakes, I think, if I can arrange it. Ooh. That's rough. Diamond City Market. Actually, a good idea for us to get a room at the inn, right? See, a friend of mine is actually playing one of the games in the Stalker series. It's good to see. It's a good game. Good series, I mean. Also, great set of stories. Well, actually, technically, it's a set of very small novellas, very short stories, but quite unique. Now, the storm has passed. Okay, so that's okay. We have an awful large amount of rads. I think I just feel like cleaning that up before I crash. There we go. It's almost cleaned everything up, so that'll be enough. You know what? Let's go for some purified water and some mud chops. And then some extra mole rat chunks, just for flavor. Alright. Let's go to the dugout. Dugout would be over here.
Close? Should stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
Yes.
Maybe we'll run into Travis and Scarlett having a conversation in here. What?
Good to see returning customers. Most die. You let me know if you need a drink.
Look, just leave me alone.
Beat it.
Okay.
I'll take your order whenever you're ready.
No, I'm
Don't
okay
need
for that.
anything today.
Okay.
But at least she's looking happy.
You look tired. Need a room?
You have no idea.
All right. Here's your money.
Room 2 is yours. Enjoy.
So, this is where we're starting out our next quest.
I love working with kids. We're the past, they're the future.
That's alright, but can you, like, bail out of here? Because I need to crash. So, 6 hours? 6 hours should be fine. In fact, I should get to sleep so that I can get up in 6, probably more closer to 8 or 9 hours. But, that's it. This is where we're going to call it. Well, what we're actually going to do is we're going to call it out in here so I can remember where I was when I saved everything. But let's, is anybody in here I need to pay attention to right now? So let's just situate ourselves. Let's go after a piece of pie. Nope. One of these days. All right. Here is our save. In the dugout inn. Well, everyone.
A working miss.
Well, everyone, or every pony, or however you want to be addressed. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll be doing this again before long. This has been Code Weaver Plays Games, and I'll see you in the next